Now from the windy city of Chicago, there's a beautiful look at fabled Wrigley Field. Tonight and in... John Lackey is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. EK, what do you got?
Well, remember, he will show that cutter just to keep the hitter off balance and basically to keep the hitter honest. Doesn't want him sitting on certain pitches.
Xander Bogaerts is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
First pitch, 7:15.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Russell able to tuck this one in for out number 1. With that, here's a look at John Farrell's Boston Red Sox. What's this lineup got to do tonight to get a W on the road, Steve?
I think you're going to have to try to get on the board early and then don't let your foot off the gas. You've got to keep pressure on this club to not let them back in a ball game.
Under it is Zobrist, 2 away now. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the Cubs alignment on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, when you talk about one of the most athletic shortstops in all of the game, Addison Russell comes to mind. He's got a great throwing arm and possesses awesome range. Can go either direction. And besides that, he carries with him some very soft hands. Just a joy to watch.
Lackey gets the sign, coming at him with the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And Fowler will put this one away to retire the side. So a 1-2-3 first for John Lackey. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Joe Kelly is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, remember, he's got 5 pitches to work with, so that really makes it difficult for the hitter. He can change speeds, ball moving in and out. Not a lot of fun for the hitters.
Right side and right into the shift. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. What's the key for them tonight, Steve?
Well, you're going to get a heavy dose of those sinking fastballs, so you've got to look for the ball to get up in the zone. If you swing at anything down, you're going to be rolling over pitches, and it's hard to get a rally started if you're hitting into double plays all day.
And he jumps all over the breaking ball that time and drives it deep to left center field. It is away back there, and this one is out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0. In the air out to straightaway left. Ramirez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Second baseman
Ben Zobrist gets his first opportunity now, trying to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Ground ball right side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Addison Russell set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Into the seats, 0-1. Now a bluff here as he steps off to looking back at first. A runner on first with 2 away. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Bradley. And that's the 3rd out. Cubs are on the board first thanks to Mookie Betts makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Patty Johnson back there. Good umpire. I know some pitchers have felt the squeeze at times on the corners, but I still think he does a good job of rewarding guys for making good pitches.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Lackey looks in. Here's the 0-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And he runs up to bunt with 2 strikes, but this will get foul, so he's gone.
Well, that's either very brave or very foolish. One of the two. He thinks he sees an opportunity there, even with 2 strikes. Once this ball gets fouled, though, you can bet there were a few folks in that dugout saying, "What are you doing?"
Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play, and they're going to take care of him at first.
Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. David Ross strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Out in front of it, strike 1. Hit out towards second. There is Pedroia. 1 away.
He's out. Batting 7.
Into the box, Dexter Fowler. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And you know, guys, he's not quite as successful when he's batting left-handed in general. He tends to have more success from the other side.
Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. To first, Ortiz comes up with it. And Ortiz will just lumber over to the bag and take it himself for the out.
Right fielder
Jason Hayward gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Now he pulls it in the air down the line and right. On the move is Betts. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Hanley Ramirez will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the 3rd inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ballgame.
Grounder down the line at 3rd. This is hit high and deep out to left. Bryant going back on it at the track. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting 8. Catcher.
Striding into the box, Blake Swihart. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Well, let's take a look at this check swing here in show motion. From this speed, it almost always looks like the guy goes around. Here, well, it looked like a good call down there at third base. I think that bat did break the plane, and that is a strike.
Joe Kelly will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. A strong inning that time out of John Lackey. John Lackey digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Catcher, John Lackey.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Right side, Ortiz takes it in. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
First baseman number 44.
Anthony Rizzo will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Betts to the track. Gone! A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
And that's already 2 home runs he's coughed up here in the first 2 and a third innings. He's not fooling anybody out there, and they just keep pouring it on.
Grounded down the third baseline. Shaw scoops it up. Throw over to Ortiz. Gets him 2 down.
Now batting,
Javier Baez is at the plate now. Flied out at his first at-bat. Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Yeah, a couple of mid-90s fastballs, and he hasn't been close on either one of them.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Out in front of that one. May have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Hit to third. Throw on to Ortiz, and that'll retire the side. The Cubs get a run courtesy of Anthony Rizzo. 3 complete from Wrigley Field. It's now Xander Bogaerts will stand in to begin their half of the 4th, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ballgame.
And still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
Lackey steps into the windup. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. And it's quickly 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Grounded to third. And this ball gets right past him. Boy, looked like he was in position, but they'll have a leadoff base runner.
Number 25.
Jackie Bradley Jr. in now, hopped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. David Ortiz will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
0-1 pitch on its way. Now a pitch swung on and missed as the count goes to 0-2 to Ortiz. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first, in time, 1 away.
The batter, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
So striding in, Mookie Betts, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
All right, you're down 2 here. You've got the tying runs in scoring position with 1 out. This has to be a productive at-bat. Even if you don't reach base, you've got to get that guy in from third.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order. Travis Shaw is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Oh, boy, he is attacking hitters in this one. Another first pitch strike right there, and he's up right around 90% in that category so far.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And another foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Dustin Pedroia steps into the box here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Here's a swing now by Pedroia as he sends this one in the air to deep left field. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tight. Ben Zobrist is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. A lot of balls down in the zone in the last inning or so.
And I think that's in response to getting bit by those 2 home run balls. He might be a little leery of challenging guys right now, and I don't blame him. Keep it down there.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
And you know what? That's not a big breaking ball coming up high and tight. That's going to get your attention a little.
And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Now batting,
Addison Russell is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. David Ross digs in here, and I'd imagine he'd be doing so a bit tentatively, seeing as though the first 2 men were hit here in the inning. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away as that just about got him. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
And after you move a guy off the plate and you know he's all worked up, that's a perfect time to drop a curveball or a changeup on him. Great pitch call right there.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dexter Fowler. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is his power side from the left side. He's got quite a bit more pop in that bat, hitting left-handed.
Runners are at second and third with one down. Hit on the ground to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. The cash in here as the run is in to score from third. The runner from second crosses the plate. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. Jason Hayward is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. A throw behind the runner at second, and the runner will get back standing. Now a spin and another throw back to second, keeping particularly close tabs on him. First offering on its way. Belted high and deep into right center. Ranging back is Bradley. Still going back. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. A 2-run home run that time for Jason Hayward. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Stepping in now, John Lackey. And look out! That's the third batter hit by a pitch, and this could become a big problem.
First baseman number 44.
Anthony Rizzo steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Oh, and look out now. Back-to-back batters hit by the pitch, and guys don't take kindly to that.
Up next for the Cubs,
Chris Bryant strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Javier Baez will try it again. 0-for-2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
One-0 count. Here it is. Skied in the air to straightaway left. After it is Ramirez. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Well, it's been a big inning already, and they tack on another run here on the sacrifice fly. But at this point, I think defensively, you're just happy to take it out.
Bounced to first. Reined in. And Ortiz will just take this one over to first by himself, and the inning is over. Another. Hanley Ramirez heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
Well, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Lackey's ready. First pitch on its way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the fifth. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Blake Swihart started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are two away. Ryan Hennigan will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
number 10, Ryan Hannigan.
And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. No runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one. Number 72 will come in and pitch now. Addison Russell will get another shot, hit by a pitch his last time.
Got him right in the back. Doesn't feel good, never does, but I can think of a lot worse places to get dosed.
Swing and a miss on a pitch that wound up hitting him. It's 0-1. Trying to bunt here, but this winds up hitting him. And they're going to say that he went after it. A strange strike, too. David Ross will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Center field number 24, Dexter Fowler.
Oh, and he nails his 3rd consecutive batter. Get him out of here. Ready to take his hacks again, Jason Hayward, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. And he hits another guy, 4 in a row. It's weak. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's 8-0. John Lackey is at the plate as he watches ball 1. It looked like he was giving him the evil eye down there, and I can't say I blame him.
Yeah, well, he's already been plunked once, and I don't think he's going to stand for too much more of that.
Got him fishing for that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, I think 2-0 near the pitcher, you got to be taken.
And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Anthony Rizzo is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. And the run is in to score from third, make it 9-0.
Left fielder, Chris Bryant.
He's set. Here it comes. Chris Bryant comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That's by him for strike 1. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. His 2nd of the game as this lead got even wider. Javier Baez stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. At the very least, he'll get a fresh start at things here following the grand slam.
I don't think he'll take a whole lot of consolation in that, but you're right. As best he can, he's got to clear his mind and start over.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. Ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw over to Ortiz, gets him 2 down. Ben Zobrist steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Oh, and this one ran in and got it, and that's twice now he's been hit in this one. Coming to the plate again, Addison Russell, as he'll bat for the 2nd time in the inning. And a rather interesting decision here as they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now. David Ross digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And this is what he needs out there right now. He has to find some confidence in those secondary pitches, and that's a good changeup there.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. 0-2, here it comes. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning. Xander Bogaerts will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Grounded foul off to the left near Brian Butterfield in the third base coaching box. On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Maddon. And it appears we're going to have a pitching change as that'll end the night for John Lackey. C.J. Edwards will take over on the mound now here in the 6th inning. Runs up and gets this one down. But the throw will be in time at first, so he's denied the base hit on a bunt attempt.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right here. It's been such a struggle for these guys to score runs so far. He's thinking about taking a little bit of a different approach up there. He had the right idea. It just didn't really work out for him.
Now a bunt attempt here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he tries to bunt here, but this is going to be foul, so that's a costly out number 2. 2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th, and set to stand in the first baseman here, David Ortiz. Big man will try to bunt his way aboard. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single. The tag, and he is out. Dexter Fowler will get settled in here as the Cubs look to get it going in their half of the 6th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Jason Hayward will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike 1.
And you kind of wonder if he's learned anything out there. There's another pitch right down the middle. I think he's lucky that that one didn't get hit a long way.
The 0-2 home. Skied into very shallow right. Betts waits on it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
C.J. Edwards comes to the plate now, likely due to the large cushion he has to work with on the scoreboard. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high, 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Throw on to Ortiz, and that'll retire the side. Cubs are down in order, but they hold a commanding 13. Mookie Betts is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
And a curious decision there, to say the least, as they intentionally walk the leadoff guy.
Batting, third baseman
Travis Shaw stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. And a rather interesting decision here, as they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now.
Now batting number 15, second baseman
Dustin Pedroia will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.